Hey, so I know this is a terrible place to make a vlog because it's noisy and it's ugly and there's fluorescent lights that have a nasty flicker to them and the whole business. But because we're in a writing phase on the Josephine project and because we are headed into NaNoWriMo, which is National Novel Writing Month. If you're not familiar with that, every year, the month of November, NaNoWriMo challenges people to write a 50,000 word novel over the course of the month. So it's an exciting opportunity for writers to really engage and push themselves and do something exciting. And so I thought it's a great opportunity for us to do a writing tip for the vlog. And so I have this room, okay, and it's an old storage room. You know, it's not very pretty. There's lots of junk around, but you can look at it and you can see actually some friends of mine have recently, while I've been ill, invested a lot of time in finishing the subfloor in this room so that this desk can be here and be usable and have it not be where it was before, which was also important. But so I wanted to share this writing tip for people getting ready to do NaNoWriMo or who just want to be writers in general and are struggling with, sometimes it's hard to write. So my tip for you, my first tip for you, is find a place where you don't do anything else. I find that when I sit down at my video editing workstation, or I sit down where I play games, or where I watch movies, or where I do other things, where I surf the internet and handle email, it's very easy to then slip into doing those other things. If I have a dedicated space where all I do in that space is write, it's so much easier when I sit down in that space to just write. It goes along with creating space in your computer. Turn off your Wi-Fi. Do the things that you need to do to isolate so that you're not constantly getting text messages and interruptions and things like that. But having that space, that separate space, even if it's not the prettiest space and it's not the quietest space and it doesn't have the best lighting, having a space that you can go to that's your writing space is extremely helpful and will keep you focused as you try and write. And yeah, so that's my great hot tip, how to be a better writer for this week. Josephine Project, if you're new and not familiar, is our effort to create a feature film which tells the story of the Syrian refugee crisis at the same time as it retells the biblical story of Joseph, the young dreamer whose brothers sold him into slavery in Egypt and who eventually came to the rescue of his entire family. So, if you'd like to know more about that, feel free to hit our website, www.josephineproject.com. Check out our trailer. Yeah, we would love to hear from you and have you engage with the project. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you hate it, hit the thumbs down. If you want to know more, hit the little notification bell. I keep seeing YouTube videos that say subscribe. The subscribe button doesn't really work anymore, so I haven't researched that. I don't know anything about it, but sure, hit the notification bell. Why not? If you're watching us on Facebook, I hope you'll like. I hope you'll follow us. I hope you'll comment. Tell us what you think. What would you like to see in future vlogs? And take care. See you in 2 weeks. This, by the way, I'm filming it on a GoPro, so this is the GoPro app, and then I'm just going to hit this button to stop the recording now. So